Guhuh! Hello. This is the VOD stuff. I guess we'll say hello when everyone's actually connected. If anyone is connected, I don't know if people are waiting or not, but hello. I be starting and gonna work on Furrow's effects and stuff. I'm gonna go for probably like 6 hours. I don't know. I just had that whole thing with the hotel is just crazy. I'm like, that's gonna be cool though. So the same one as Rocky.
Same one as Rocky.
That's awesome. Oh.
He's more local, so I think he's gonna ride share there. But yeah, same.
Is he local to PA?
Yeah.
Is it cool? That's gonna be really fun. I know I was so tense about meeting some people at MFF, but now I'm gonna be a lot better about it. I'm sure. Rocky's cool, even if he's just like, you know, a good friend of yours. It's like, oh man.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. Oh, I'm just seeing Wint in the corner there, and I'm like, I gotta finish the screen thing. Hopefully Furrow will be finished with the, well, it might take him a while, and that's totally okay. But, man, I just want to see how that screen shit would work with... There's a lot of things I'm waiting on. Because tomorrow, supposedly, my actual monitor that I finally need to fix all this monitor bullshit should be coming in the mail. I don't know how long the UPS BS is going to take on the other stuff going on with the... I don't know, but... Hope it'll be alright. I want that monitor that I bought refunded to my account because we have the 330 from the Monitor Gigabyte Promise that would... I'm sick of this Samsung one, you know? But technically, if I'm looking at it retrospectively, the ultrawide only cost me $100. Well, it was $100 to upgrade the ultrawide, I suppose. But, man, I'm just sick of all this crap. I just... Glad we didn't get screwed over by, the con, though. That was good.
Yeah.
Although my dad, I told my dad about it, and he's like, do know that, like, they may just cancel the hotel. And I will say, a red flag is that, well... A red flag could have been that, you know, Bluey was saying that they had also got it last second. Sure, that's possible, but two people getting it last second. I know, but there could be like a shitty website they have. You know?
Yeah.
But we did get a king instead of the dual bed that Rocky got for the price, but king's good, you know? Oh man, those beds were comfy. I can't. I keep thinking about MFF and just how good that was. If it's any bliss like that, then I'd be so happy. But all right, anyway, to the stream. So we're gonna make some effects for Furrow. I need to look at the Furrow context right here. Which I'm just gonna pull up on the other screen because, yeah. So I gotta do the attacks, which we did just transfer them from the other model of Lucario, so those should be fine. I just gotta program them and stuff, but in theory they should work all right. It's the Aura Sphere effect and a toggleable glint. So I need to make a glint, but I think I also have a flare. I have a lot of flares actually, so I could use one of these for the glint. I think for now, just say do the aura stuff. I got a good idea for the aura. I'm thinking we pull out... I'm thinking we do something that we used on... What is it? It was Duez's. For Duez's, I made something for Dragon Tail, and it turned out pretty well. I really like the particles that are in it, and I think I can just recycle this one. So we can unload scene, do not save. I can also remove the scene. So we've got Dragon Tail here, and obviously, you know, the aura is intangible, so we don't have to have some kind of a critical mood collider on that. It's not a move anyway. I think it has apparent constraint to absolutely nothing, so we can remove that real quick. Launch this. Emission rate, say it's like 100. And something like that could definitely be an aura. Just want to make sure this is snapped at 90. Okay. Down a little bit. But I have the little sketchy theme, or shake art. That's what it's called. I have a little shake art theme in my head, so that's what's playing right now. It's just so good. So, I want to look at Smash Bros. Lucario's aura. Smash Bros. Ultimate aura. Whoa, that's a really good chart. Stock difference matters? I didn't know that. Whoa.
I wonder what's the program for the art thingy called?
Fake art.
Shake art. I wonder if they have like just this music on loop or something.
Huh? They might. Ooh. Share the whole screen here while I'm checking this out. This is cool. Got a whole article here about aura. It's a concept of Pokemon or something, but Aura Storm. Oh, that was wicked.
Yep.
I love seeing that one in Brawl. I don't know what his new ultimate is, but it's like not good.
I thought he just went. No, wait, no. Was it Smash 4 where he just went Mega? And then like
I think.
I forget. I think it goes back to this in Ultimate or something, but I don't know. Can't remember.
I forget, but Mega Ev was like
Or maybe he does that, but he is Mega in Ultimate.
I think it's both, honest. But I'm trying to get like a good pick of it, but everyone just keeps showing off Aura Sphere, not just the aura that he has. But from what I remember, because I made a model of Lucario like way long ago, it's really. I didn't know I have a high res of this because it was like you can see all like the fur and render and stuff, and it was really cool. Oh, what is this? Why? That is not the stance that a Lucario would ever make. That's how you break your leg. Look at that. That's not a This guy needs to study posture. It's not. It's gotta bend the knee here, which I suppose is also the Lucario's legs are weird. I don't get them. But aside from that, see, that's awesome. But I want to see the aura, not just the scaling of it. Back throw, down throw, and floor attacks are not affected. Ooh. Except double team have add the attributes of order rises. Increase travel and distance. Didn't know that. Huh. Aura has an additional wrinkle. Lucario's good. Smash Tech is weird. Show me, like, you know, show me more like the ambience of aura. Can I get a decent resolution? Okay, so it seems like it's just like fiery on him, but it's behind instead of in front. So we will do that. It's kind of this, but it's going up. I'm thinking we could just modify gravity with that. Have it trail down the arm, but come from the hand like this, maybe. No, let's think about order as a concept. Would it come from... It would probably come from the core of the body. So, it makes sense for it to then trail off to the hand. But... I don't know. Would it be the fingertips? Or would it be the core? It's a hard one to tell. Well, I gotta make a new smoke clean texture, so I'm gonna do that. Slap it onto you. 6, I guess. Albedo. I'm just gonna change that back to white because I hate how this has changed so much sometimes. Shape. And color over lifetime, so it goes from green. I'm probably feeling my stream title is like busting some of stuff up because I'm like, okay, it's Bluey. Bluey's not a Pokemon Go. I'm trying to meme with the stream title and just stuff. Like, people are like, I don't want to click on that.
You're gonna make the algorithm like suggest it to MD
I've
kids or
confused
something.
the algorithm. I have
Bunch of kids are gonna
confused
join
the
right now.
algorithm. Yeah, you're right. It's like a bunch of... oh, but it's... Wait. That's it! I've tagged it for Bluey, but it's not meant for kids. I've got myself in an algorithmic rabbit hole. Let's see today if anyone that dare watches the stream. It's gonna be funny. They're gonna think I'm associate. I'm confusing the algorithm. It's gonna think like, oh, you watch Bluey? No, I don't. Like. So, let's say a mix between two gradients, but unperceptual. Weird. Okay. Fixed. Oh. Alright. Oh, it's hard to tell what the Lucario's aura kind of looks like sometimes, but this is definitely a bit too fuzzy right now. So I'm gonna lower this. We're gonna say the albedo is a nice gray, so I can control it from there. And from here, we're gonna say blue. This, and we've got to make it a little bigger for when I match it. I want to run this inside because it's nice to see it. Or yeah, I'll put this here. Scale this to be an awkward size, but it's enough to see that. It's got to be a lot deeper of a blue. But I think I just need to adjust the initial color of the particle. Perhaps. I'm in between two colors if I can. I'm gonna give some indigo and then light blue. It is so hard to see the color difference between that and this shitty monitor. Oh my gosh. Hello. I heard some text. I don't see it though. Weasel's your favorite. Yeah. Maybe I should go back to the Weasel YouTuber or something. But I'm using my dragon today because I'm like, hey, I want to use other VTubers and change it up sometimes. But I don't know. It's like I figured I'd make a joke. Like I'm like, okay, it's not Blue's Clues. Okay, it's not Like and Rock. What the fuck is it? It's Bluey. But I'm like, is this? I feel like this is the tag is like I've inception. I've broken YouTube to some degree. I think because I don't know if it's like gonna give me like the. I think I might just break the algorithm with this because it's like, well, there's a lot less views than initial. Then again, people might be busy, but I'm like, oh, maybe it's too little. I don't know. I just be thinking. So pivot is the thing that allows it to go in front. We need it to go behind because, well, it does kind of cover his hands. It doesn't really at the same time. Maybe we just have a nat 0 on it. Nat 0, what am I saying? It's additive. Two-sided can make it a little less, you know, transparency needs it worse. Okay, so that's the... What if I change... Ah, okay. But the albedo being... Why is albedo and color different? Oh, because it's emission. Okay, that makes sense. Can I make these two gradients? Let's just delete this. So a blue and white and a light blue and white. I think that's doing something. I can't exactly tell. But, right between two gradients here again, we can just do this goober light blue. Light blue to white. And then to a black, probably. The creature. I'm trying to get this aura to look kind of like this. Now, I might need to change the particle up. It's a bit more plasma-y than the little flare I've got here, but it could also be the particle size being different initially. Let's say start size like... Oh no. Okay. Maybe we can lower the amount. Ooh. Alright. Still looks a bit fuzzy though. That's getting somewhere. Aim for max aura, you know, and then do min aura as well. It gets kind of purple in Brawl, so I don't know if it should be like a purple blue or not. Right now, we should care about it being big hue. Cyan seems to bring out its blueness. I don't really know. We gotta make it travel up with gravity. Gravity modifier. Oh, random between two constants. That's why you're not a slider. You are definitely not. Ooh. Why is the gravity not working? Gravity source. 2D physics. 3D physics. What?
Thunderstorm.
Yeah, I'm getting it too. Yeah, I should have thought about that because we're in the same area. We're just in the city. Oh, I mean, you know, you're in the city. Yeah. Do some force over lifetime. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's using force over lifetime for its emission rather than yeah, now I'm remembering how this goes. Because this is not actually emitting in a direction with a certain speed. It's not doing that at all. Because if it were to emit out the circle, it just looked like that. So, no speed. What it does instead is it uses force over lifetime. Probably shouldn't be a curve. Let's just make it a constant. It's awesome when it's like that. But then again, I think it's spitting out the bottom because of gravity. We could change it to be a cone, so we don't have to have that problem at all. Then I think... Oh no, we just have negative gravity on it. I'm just dumb.
There goes Floatzel.
Alright. He said he was in and out. It's hard to nail what this looks like because it's so flashy. But I'd like some to travel between two constants. Say 100 again. Let's say 30. Maybe 150. 10. Some just don't go at all. Some go like crazy. 25? Maybe a little bit lower in the hand. Maybe we turn the gravity into a curve. Yeah, just make it lower like this. It's not bad, but I could swear it needs a better particle, something with a bit more sharpness, because it's a bit too blurry. We need something a bit more plasma-ish. I remember this was like a really good version of... This is me taking a wispy smoke, and then running some sharpening effect to it. Got this crazy little smoke bit. I could probably modify it further and make something a bit more spiky, but I'm also wondering about a fireball.
I'm going to go.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll probably be back around later.
Alright. See ya. Idea. Try this fire blue thing and you just turn it white. Can say levels. Set this to be maximized. Probably want it to be a bit more, up at just a res, and then make it black and white, and then you just run that again. Except that's just a bit too much now, because now we're losing all the saturation. I don't want to do that just yet. Contrast, I mean, not saturation. Then we can apply a bit of a filter over it. Something that would give it a... maybe oil brush, maybe. Give this a shot. Okay, hang on. Black and alpha will invert. Hang on. Well, you can do that. Invert black and alpha, and then we invert this again. And now it should run with... Alright. Fire... This is in... It's a Tooth's project. Alright. I'm gonna put this in the Pokemon effects folder. Let's say this is fire stylized. And let's give this one a shot. So already it's gonna look like shit right now, but that's because we need to plug in 4x4 into the resolution. Not 44, 4x4. And the color's not matching at all. It's because it's just a flat white. Maybe we should have made it softer. Idea. Do the same thing, but let's not... First of all, black and alpha. And then we just invert that again so it's white. Run the oil painting effect over it and see what that does. That looks terrible. Maybe I'm forgetting something. I doubt this would make a difference much. We also seem to have got that. Got a levels thing again, so let's not be so crazy about it. Levels, right. Oil painting on this one. Okay. Black and alpha. And invert colors. That might do it. Okay, that's good, but it just looks like paint blobs. Which makes sense if we're using oil painting. What if we give the dream effect to it? It looks a bit more like me using very obscure filters for things, the mail. Don't include the vignette. Don't include the vignette. Don't need that. Ooh. Alright. That's cool. That might be something. I'm thinking that could do something. It's a bit hard to tell. But it kind of looks like aura. So we just boost the sat and the albedo. There are some sharp edges in this texture I'm not quite liking. It's not as soft as I'd like, but that is how this kind of looks. But it's a lot more wispy. Perhaps we need to increase the overall count of these so that they stack more. Let's try like 60. You're not layering correctly. Soft particles. Give some emission. But not to all of them, just to some. Maybe that's albedo and not emission. Distortion? That'd be cool. Frame blending. That actually makes it look a lot more like fire, but I don't like it strobing. What text now? It's an at. Or is it editing in general? Dungeon meshy in like an new dungeon meshy. Well, I just started streaming. Honestly, I could do a lot of this off stream. On this, it might be an off stream day, but I do want to watch dungeon meshy. Idea was it was going to be short, and I'll be honest, there's not too many people watching because I think I tagged it with Bluey, and a lot of people don't like Bluey. I didn't know about that. But yeah, I could probably just jump into a thing, do that. Fuck soft particles, let's not do that. Well, then again, it might actually help me in some areas. No, it does not. It definitely does not. Me and Bang are doing MMO raid content right now, which is why we said no. Okay. Sure. Wait, in an hour? Oh. Yeah, oh yeah, because your 9 is my 8, so... Sure. I think today I'll just do some particles then. But I do want to watch it. Obviously can't stream that. But then we'll just be... Yeah, it's alright. I'll join then. Why not? Okay, hang on. So, I think it's fighting with color over time. Or lifetime right now. Maybe we make this... more bright? Fighting with something. I don't know what you're fighting with. Honestly, hang on. I just want to try and boost the... It might be a happy accident, actually, there. I'm gonna just boost the contrast overall. It's really hard to tell with this, but, must be some amount of contrast I can just toy with. I don't think it's really doing anything because this... Yeah, you know what it's doing right now? It's relying on... There's no contrast because it's all technically white. It's just relying on... That's what it's doing. Okay, so if I boost the contrast now, and we just say black is alpha, right? Run with an additive, so black becomes alpha. Black is not alpha, thank you. Additive. Oh. Ah! Alright, let's just do that thing again with the black and alpha. Except, flip it again. That's a bit better. It's less soft. Alright, let's run Dream again. Twice, do it. That's good, but once again, we're lacking contrast of those whites. Run another particle system in between, but I want them to stack and form white. I know there's a way you can do that. It requires you to have like a transparent-ish texture. Transparent, and then they stack. Black is alpha. Yeah, I know that. I'm just trying to think about how to proceed with this. So we're getting the white, but there's no contrast. Maybe we just fake the contrast by making it blue? Or saturation, not contrast. Fuck! Saying the wrong words here. Ah! Hi.
Guhuh, hi, I'm here to say hi for like 10 minutes.
Hi, I'm trying to figure out how to do a specific particle effect right now. Trying to get some blue up in this. Hello! Hey, thank you! Oh, I still need to fix my text on those announcement goobers, but you know, thank you for subbing. Right now, I'm just trying to make some aura effect. They seem to have a longer movement speed and less lifetime than what we have right here, so... Well, I noticed that. 0.5 second. Let's go, So now there's only 20 out at once. 120. And then we can adjust this to be a maximum of like 225. Move. 20. Gravity can be doubled as well. So it's like negative 0.3. That looks more like a ball of fire. Good. But size over lifetime is now causing some troubles. Then again, that is spitting way too much if I put the size like that. Straight spitting. Maybe there's too much on the gravity side? Yeah, because gravity would be like multiplied. That's a bit more accurate. Try to figure out the colors still. Maybe I should turn off color over lifetime for now while I figure out this Guhuh. Go with a regular color. We'll do random between two constants. And then for now, okay, you're not working. That see, it needs to be a sharp blue, but hey, Nari. There goes Nari. He joined and left.
Oh.
Where'd Nari go? Maybe we should. I mean, the color of emission should matter for the emission side of things, but it's not... I don't know if this is actually going to update too much. Because, let's set that to pure blue. Go to blue here. Then we lose the color. Just so much more contrast in that. But it's not a pure white. So maybe? Color mode, color. We want additive. Overlay maybe? No. I just add some randomness to it. we lower the transparency? But that's just gonna do the same thing I was just messing with here. So, why does that matter? We apply a black background again. Ah. See the problem? Adding the dream effects seems to fuck up our contrast we just put. Even though dream is a really good effect for making it look more fiery, I might be doing too much. Perhaps just 2 passes if it's bad. So contrast work yet again, or no? Nope. Alright, what about levels? Because you're all technically white, can I run levels with alpha? No? Would that just be transparency? Ignore transparent pixels. Replace transparent with secondary color values. No? I don't know. This is a hard... It's hard to tell. But then if I double stack it, if I'm to blur it, then it would have the same trouble. Ugh. Perhaps, stacking it now, doing the contrast, and then... Okay, but that's, contrast is causing this trouble, though. Then we run dream. Getting more of an issue. Alright. Try this again. Alright, that's better. Less chaotic than it should be. But I don't exactly have a tribal texture here. Maybe some more randomness in the size. Still not stacking enough. Solid blue for you. Bit of noise. This is just white. Too glowy. Bloom is gonna fuck that up. Just try keeping this white and then run with the alpha value. How is it getting the dark blue? If I were working at Nintendo, how would I make a particle system? Well, obviously, if you want something to glow, it'd be additive. Or just rely on some emission. This is confusing me. Other object, a shit ton. I'm wondering if I can get it to be a bit more fluffy. The edges to kind of increase that little blue effect. Maybe a dark blue? Maybe that just lowers saturation overall. This is hard to figure out. Alright. So emission is where I want the color, and the albedo is the amount that additive would stack. Debated that and figured that much out. I want additive to stack, and I want you to be... I want you to be blue. I know I did this with a certain texture where I found myself really impressed by the way I did a single particle system, which is why I'm just upset right now about this. But I did this really well, really well before, and I just want to know how I did it, because it would be stacking additive, but it wouldn't be stacking additive all that much. It'd be a lot more of, oh, additive can stack with this and cause this to look like this, and it's a lot of, like, playing around with colors sometimes can be a bitch, obviously. And right now I'm trying to understand why it's just sucking right now. If I'm to fire less particles, what does it look like? Let's say emission, turn you to like 10. It looks like a flake. I don't know, man. Bucket, dream filter again. Big radius. Too big of a radius. Dream.
I'm gonna dip now.
Alright. Bye.
E.
Bye.
Have a great rest of your stream, man.
Alright, thank you.
Oh boy.
Goodbye.
Insert loud scream here.
Should have been a louder scream than that.
Rar. Ah.
Ah!
Yeah, like that.
Gotta really yell.
Except my family's here, so I can't actually do that.
That
They'd
looks
come
a
in
bit
and ask,
more...
"Are you dying?"
My family's like used to just hearing me like yell at night, so they're like, oh, okay. It's just... If I were to actually be like dying in my room, I wouldn't be surprised. They're just like, yeah, okay. Scale this down a bit more.
Come in the morning, it's like, oh, poor guy.
Poor guy died. Lamau. It can't be true. Our son, Sweet Breeze, is dead. Ah.
It's the Lamau.
Family Guy bit. I guess. Right, that's... It looks like this was made in Unreal, but that's pretty good, right? You know, I think that's... It's got a lot of flair. I'd call it aura.
That looks pretty good to me.
You know what that looks like? I'm just trying to replicate the games, and it's a lot more blue and, you know, vibrant. But I can't get that.
Yeah.
Second. Oh, hang on, wait. Something is stacking in there. And that might be it. Hang on. Oh, the color over lifetime is causing that, I think. Ooh. Alright. Deep blue. It's hard to make out what this is sometimes. Maybe it's starting too big. A little bit too big. I'd say max would be like 7. Alright. We could say max particles for this could be like 50. That way there's a tad bit of interruption in it. Not too much, but just some. Rate over distance? Huh? Do that. Have like 150. I want there to be some hubbub in it because an aura, especially if it's, you know, this crazy, it wouldn't always look like that. How big is the... Oh. Do a bit of a box. That's good. A 2x2 box. Alright. Can't really understand the contrast in that. Well, best I can do here. Yeah, that's good. Now copy this. Flip it around. Say negative X. So it's on both hands. And they also kind of want this effect on the foot when they step. It's going to be really fun. What's nice is, despite this looking directional, all it is going in one way and kind of gravity's way, so it's
Okay.
it's weird. But you can, in theory, if you were to touch the floor with your foot once, and be like, it fires something on your foot, you could probably stomp and just let an aura puff out. Be really interesting. I want to try that.
Aura effects are really cool.
I'm thinking, make a burst of. This would linger for longer. Gravity affect it less. Make it like 0.5. And then start lifetime. Let's make it like max for like 1 second. So it's about double the time. Force that it actually has. 100. Or like straight 0. Should we make gravity effective at all? Maybe gravity's the only effector. I like that. Let's see. Each. Right? And then we can set the size and stuff depending on the aura strength. Right. Foot R, aura foot R, aura foot L. Left or arm right. So unfortunately this means this is 4 particle systems. Ah, yay! Why are you causing I move you to something that says moves and the moves is like 0.37 whatever the fuck, it just can you run off local sim? Oh. Okay, scaling mode. Hierarchy, maybe? I'll just make a separate thing called aura stuff. Oh, because Lucario is like natively... Okay. But if we were to just put it on something that's a scale of 1, all of a sudden it reserves the scale and we're good. Okay, put you on the dead center of the model though. Actually, probably just in the torso somewhere. There you go. So you all get parent constraints. I need to parent you to parts of the model. I should rename this from arm to foot, just arm to hand. Even though they have paws, but they call them hands in the game, so. And R. Okay, right hand, parent constraint, activate. Left hand, parent constraint. Activate. Foot parent constraint. Hips. Just expand legs. Kind of weird for it to follow the. Actually, where does the foot bone end? Oh! That's kind of important for mapping out a model. So this is the actual foot here. This is the digibridge, I like to call it. That might become a trouble when we use this model in game. So I might have to change that. But toe seems to be the real foot. And left toe, right toe, yeah, we might have to change that. But toe is the foot, foot is toe. Happens all the time, I swear. Wow. So that's good. It's going. We got aura bullshit. You can hide this now. Actually have a full screen here. Back to Unity View. There we go. A little bit exhausted today, it feels. I don't know why.
It happens. Some days are just that way.
Yeah. I think I need to drink some water, actually. Some right here. Aura stuff, moves, got some moves. Let's look at the list. So we got the aura effect, and we need to make the arranged on a toggle so I can change the size of the effect. So position at the pause, I think, and it's got the one, you know, aura particles when it took the step. I have to code these, but they're pretty much done. So I'll put a dark green saying, hey, they're kind of, you know, kind of ready. Animated glint, swing any item to the trails. Technically a move. Lucario has double team parry. This is going to be difficult, but he really wants me to try this. And then mix my animations. I know I made a whole like list here. A slow slider, kind of there. On the aura, you gotta actually program that. Mix and mo animations. So it's whatever, maybe. This is probably coming from Mixamo anyway, because I doubt they actually pose furries for sitting. I was thinking some of the base models I have lying around, because I know I have some sitting animations that might work, but Mixamo does allow you to pose their poses according to your model a little bit, which is really nice. So I might want to use that. Swords Dance is already hooked up. We just gotta, you know, program that. Program it. Okay. This means program it. No, let's do another color for program. Say red is our. We need to program it. Red is actually more like a. I can't do it, so okay, change that. I'm losing my mind today. Can't tell. Yellow means program. There you go. Yellow for program it. Normally I use emojis and that makes a lot more sense, but not on Discord doing this, so. Glint on eyes. So we just gotta program this one. Trails, glint, animations. We are doing this now, so. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, just do 2 planes. Even though that's 2 material slots, I'm expecting this to be very poor anyway with us using the original. You wanted me to use the Aura and Aura Sphere and the other Aura Sphere. They're from both. I try to avoid very poor when possible because it's just people are like, oh, I don't like that model because it's very poor, and you just hide it. Even though the model's like, you know, realistically optimized. You're not going to have everything on at once, and it's not going to cause some issues, and I try to make sure, like, just here, turn off cast shadows, turn off receive shadows, so it's only like the most basic draw call in the world, and you use an unlit shader so it doesn't even receive shading. But VRChat doesn't factor that into avatar performance, which is something that should really be debated by their team for analytic model purposes, whatever, but they just don't. If you can have, like, total shader passes as a consideration, it'd be really, really nice. But you can't really do that easily unless you code certain things. The ranking system is kind of general, but there are easy ways to abide by it. It's just mash your stuff together and optimize it into a single mesh. But I don't know. Text and matte. Let's see. Layer is a texture. First of all, set to unlit, which is not something you could search for some goofy reason. Actually, do not use the cutout one because that would make it strange. It's a bit more. That's a lens flare. Flare custom. Do something like the glare in the image here. It's more of an anime style. Might have to edit this a little bit. What about glare? Star? That looks, yeah, I'd say that gives the effect. Actually a bit better. Admittedly though, I think there is a paint plugin I have for making stars specifically. So I'll give that a shot. Set that to black. I think it's in object, generate something. Stylize selection tools, transparency. No, I know it's a thing. I've seen it before. Maybe it's something online. Start, or star flare. It's thinking fucking lens flare. Okay. Anime glare star. Suppose I could just take that. It's gonna be a 2-minute work with, ain't it? Yeah, fuck Shutterstock. Nothing, huh? Come on, dude. Okay, can you get this one? This one's really good. Can I get this one? An actual transparent image? $4 for your fucking image. Fuck you. I'd rather generate the damn thing in Blender. It's easy to make a glowing effect with light, but it's ridiculous. Come on, dude. Glare star PNG anime 3 transparent. I'm putting all the buzzwords in this one. Why does like DuckDuckGo have better results? Do they feel like Google is shilling? Google is definitely shilling for companies. Look at that, right there. Right fucking there. Oh my gosh. Google takes it up the ass, dude. What the fuck? That one was really good. I like that. Straight from Smash. Yeah. Look at that. It's transparent too. Yeah, fuck you, Google.
Google sucks now.
They are just taking it up the ass. Ugh.
Yeah.
Alright, well... I'm going to drag this one into... see if I can go in the amphi slot, I don't know. This one can be called... there... anime, sure. Anime-ish, I want to put... ish. Kind of anime. Here we go. There we go. Isn't this a move? Like the glare is a move? I swear. Particle additive is definitely better here. Just have to position it so Lucario's snout's not in the way. It's like you're running my overpass transparency shader, but nope. Don't do that. You can kind of just get rid of the illusion that this is a panel by adding edit. Now it looks like a light. Yay! Use the same image, but rotate it so that it doesn't look all the same. Two different variants of it. They're stacking, aren't they? L, clear R. And I think I'll just stick this on. No, I like to organize a lot of the Quest and PC stuff now before putting on the ruler model, because I've realized that having stuff that's like parented to the head is only possible on PC, while parent constraints aren't really the best thing to use for performance reasons. They're always good for organizing, hey, which stuff is compatible with Quest, which stuff is not. And unfortunately, despite something as simple as this is, they don't allow transparency on Quest, which is the dumbest thing that I could ever imagine to do on something like this. Just join where Bluey. Totally, well, right now I'm using my dragon dude. I figured I wanted to take a break from Bluey. I wanted to use my dragon. but
I-
right now, ooh, wanted to use different VTuber. I don't know.
Relatable.
I could swap to Bluey, but figured I'd use my boy Euclid for the moment. Only doing some particle effects and things right now, so it's a lot of flashy stuff to look at. My friend is bugging me to watch some Dungeon Meshi, and admittedly, for some reason today, I'm quite tired. So any kind of stuff that I would do further in the model, I'll probably do it off stream. But today is kind of easy when I'm thinking about it. And the rest I would have to rely on Furrow for, because, well, the Echo VR disc right here I just don't have, and he'd want me to add that. And then these I'm just gotta program. Or a sphere thing. So glare is kind of set up. Glint on eyes. Just program that. I believe it's following the head now, so we can that looks really good. Oh. Now just be like a, you know. Actually, this is the wrong additive layer. Hang on. Build particles additive, so that way I can just control the opacity. Standard nice. Additive. Fade. Oh, whoa. Hang on hold on a fucking moment. No way. Hang on just a second. Standard. Hang on. I got an idea. I got it. VR chat mobile part. It looks so much better. No. Tell me VR chat shaders actually coming in clutch right now? No way. Okay, that's bringing a lot more contrast to the table. I like that. I like that. This whole fucking time all I needed to use was not Unity's standard shader. Let's give this a bit more contrast. Oh, I'm upset. Damn it. Okay. Maybe we can change you up. There we go. It's a lot closer to Lucario's aura color. And all it took was VR chest shader. No one's responded to ping for Dungeon Mesh except you, by the way, Speed. Oh, okay. That's surprising. Normally I'm not really active on Discord when it comes to doing streams like this, but alright. Gotcha. Well, now these look a lot more, I guess we'll just use VR chat's particle shader. But no, because I want to control opacity. So emission? You just too sharp? No, I guess VR chat's particle shader is just really, no, Unity standard particle shader is not as good as VR chat's. That's something to note. Maybe I'll be using it for now on if I want more contrast into my particles. Buttons are doing an alpha pass. Well, additive pass. The double-sided is just bad. Yeah, it doesn't look as good. See, now I could be like, there you go. Do something like that now. Why you look so uggo? Where is the saturation? Color mode, color? Color mode, color, but you know color. No color in you. What? You need a color texture? What? Distortion might actually help in this case. So you're not, because you're not relying on that at all. Oh. Okay, so now because I had distortion, you want to play nice. What? That doesn't make any sense. Distortion's only gonna lag a bit, but alright, if you like that, then fine. Doesn't make any sense. Alright. That's a glare. Got that to... I'm just going to turn that off for now. And then aura stuff, keep the rate on. Now that's done. Glare is done, just got to program that. Mix some animations and trails. And then double team parry being the hardest one that I'm probably going to be working on solo. Not on stream because I feel like that's just going to take me a while. Be cool to work on that. It's chilling. Mixamo's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here because Mixamo is it's the only thing that Adobe has done that's actually kind of cool. Right? So let me log in, let me schmog in right now. There you go. So you just gotta log into any burner ass Adobe account, doesn't matter, I have this old username. But what you can do is you can just upload a character and you can drag and drop it, which is nice. So I'm gonna go and fetch Lucario here. And of course Adobe being Adobe is like, oh, we're gonna use your file, you accept a privacy policy by updating our... So if you care about anything and don't want to upload it to Mixamo because Adobe sucks, and just, I don't know, just use a dummy. They have many a dummy, but for this specifically, we're gonna need Lucario sitting and Lucario crawling, because we need some poses to override our locomotion layers. It should be processing the character by trying to understand what the hell the model's like. But since it's already rigged, it should not have an issue with this. Unable to map my existing fucking skeleton. Are you serious? Are you serious? You can't map the skeleton on the model? You suck that... maybe Adobe is just not as good. No. Ah. Let's try this again. This is the FBX, yes. Maybe we need a specific Adobe rig so it just doesn't suck. Okay. Check this out. Delete all this. Delete the bag. Let's just get rid of some bones that we know might cause stupid confusion to stupid programs that don't know how the hell to work. And export. See, Lucario Adobe moment, and don't run leaf bones. Now we drag Lucario Adobe moment into Mixamo, and let's see if it actually does something smart for a change. It's giving this Adobe crust as usual. In the meantime, I'm gonna swap back to Bluey. I miss Bluey myself too. Weasel. Yeah. There you go. Hands are a bit offset, but I'll actually adjust that real quick while I wait on Adobe to do stupid stuff. Because Adobe is dumb. There you go. Yeah, it's just, okay. It's being really stupid today, isn't it? Got no clue why. Well, fix that. I'll just find a sitting animation that could work. So these are a bunch of Mixamo captures. Yeah, hello. There's a lot of Mixamo captures that are, what's cool is I got to do one of these things well, I got to wear one of these like mocap suits all the way back in my mocap class. Actually, it was not too far back. Maybe like 5 months ago it was. But actually no, it would be 4 months ago. 4 months ago I got to wear a mocap suit and I got to be in this whole motion capture class, but the teacher unfortunately it was the one class that went kind of wrong and I got my entire graduation almost botched because of it. Something about, oh hey, tornado warning. I heard the tornado fly by my house. I'm not showing up for class. Well, that's your problem. What are you talking about? I'm sorry you can't excuse a natural disaster, dude. And he just didn't give me makeup work for 3 whole weeks. And it just kind of... He didn't give me makeup work for the longest damn time. And it just screwed over my graduation stuff, and I almost missed it because of him. And because I got a little feisty being like, just, how can you not excuse a damn tornado? A natural disaster. It's like, oh, you're being unprofessional. I remember I talked about that on Twitter, so some people might remember it, but it was ridiculous, was it? And I think, I don't know what Mixmo's doing, but there should be a model right here. It's just not here. You saw it before. Okay, reloading's doing it. I'm sitting. Give me a sitting animation. That's... nah. He gave me a reference for the RTF. Laying down one could be feet forward directional. Crouching one can kind of look like this. So, oh yeah, because there's no... okay, I'm thinking of it like the crouching being turned into a sitting. He wants like a crawling crouch. Actually, it would be called prone, wouldn't it? But not with a gun. See, here's the trouble. I could find I could run with a crawl animation like this. If you would load the fucking animation. What did it just do to my Firefox? Alt on Firefox is now apparently... What are you doing to my Firefox? Dude. Could do something like that, but... I don't know. That would be locomotion forward back when you crawl. Do something like that, but it's well, let's find his reference. So his reference was Lucario just kind of doing this. It's like, well, he's posed like that, right? But when he's actually moving, because we need to see crawl forward, he's kind of inching along, which this is way too over-exaggerated, right? We can increase the speed of it if it wouldn't crash on me. What? Maybe Mixamo has gotten worse, actually. Maybe it's gotten way worse. Holy shit, dude. Watch it be something with ad block being like, we're gonna be blocking some trackers because it's an Adobe product. Ooh. Okay. Is it only doing it for Mixamo? Can I just turn off just for Mixamo so it actually doesn't... Okay. I think if you just turn off power button and U-block, it doesn't do it globally. Okay. Let's try this again. Stop blocking elements. Can I actually see some poses? Thank you. Something like that, except the head's facing down. I want it to face forward-ish. Could do a zombie crawl, but Crawl forward, crawl up. Actually, there might be a head position. Body style. Ugh. Emotion. Ugh. Character arm space. Oh no. It's kind of like the Smash Bros. One. Ish. I could totally get an animation of this, but it would be like really hard to take that and then just turn it into something cognitive. Okay, so I figured it out. It's when I click off fucking Mixamo, it just wants to die. So Mixamo just sucks. That's magnificent. Glad to see it.
Unfortunate.
I've never seen
You
this
do.
trouble with Mixamo. Overdrive. I think the sketchy music's getting me. Ugh. I love this little sketch I did, but I might need a break from the music from it. It's too much crawl. Kicking. Death. No action pose. Running crawl. That actually might do it. Getting in place. Could do something, yeah. Without skin, 260 FPS. Okay. So running crawl, it's an action pose. Can always just take one frame from one of these and say there's a pose. So as far as I could tell, hang on. I know VRChat has a locomotion layer, but I don't know where to actually get the layer. It's a Go-Go Loco thing. It was old. Well, here's a locomotion layer. I hardly use these things, but I will figure it out. So, put one into furrow, and I will grab whatever this says that operates under. I think they use these. They use these. Oh, no. Okay. I thought the blend trees were separate because I was just looking at a separate blend tree, but I don't think that's it. Jump and fall we don't have to care about, but crouching we should, because this uses. Okay, that uses a. This is a preset blend tree that I didn't know you could actually just. I didn't know you could actually make these into physical assets. That's quite surprising. I should know that. That's wow. Well, prone and crouching. I say we duplicate these and give them to. These we put these in a. Where's it? Where's the one for furrow? There we go. Go back on any asset here, and then just nope. Any asset that's not in Pokemon effects, like furrow effects. There we go. So here we have our locomotion, crouching. Which one? Prone locomotion 1, and then prone locomotion is crawl still. Crawl forward, but I'm trying to understand because he wants crawl to be, he wants the laying down to be, when he's crouching he wants it to, laying down one could be feet forward directional, and then crouching one could look kind of like this, so crouching and then laying down, kind of vice versa, in a sense. okay. Let's fetch the Mixamo thing. That way I have something to work with. Running crawl. So these are always interesting. Just humanoid rig it, and then you just duplicate the Mixamo out of it. And now you have an animation file. You can actually just delete this little Mixamo running crawl thing and call this running crawl. And then it's all it is this would go. There you go. So in theory, what we do is I'm going to bake these into the pose. Yeah. Bake these into pose. And now it should be standard like this. So that way the model doesn't move around when we're actually playing the animation, because you're moving around the game. So, proxy low crawl. This is not the one we want crouching to turn into running crawl. It's going to be prone is different to crouching. Strangely enough, crouching, we need to change these. Crawl goes to crawl still. Crouch still. Crawl forward. It's running crawl forward, running crawl forward. And then is it? Oh, so it just has motion time. We don't have a specific, like, right or left. Because we don't have a shuffle left and right. So we can just replace all that running crawl. And hopefully it should just work. But we will need a idle pose. So we ought to take one frame this animation that is good. Find a time the animation that's like cool. Frame 4. Frame 6, I'd say. It's actually frame 5 because you have frame 0 all the way to frame 6. So we can have running crawl 2, which is called running crawl stasis. Delete everything except frame 6, or paste frame 6. And it shouldn't look like that. You know, if I copy paste everything, you would imagine it would actually work. Except no, it doesn't want to, which is dumb. Forgot that I need to do this, which is because this is so optimal. I'm to deselect everything. Can I deselect everything? Okay. Double click, copy, and then we delete, and then we paste again. There we go. It just allows you to set like a checkpoint in your animation. If you double click, it sets all the keys to their current value that you have selected. So now we have the stasis pose. So unfortunately he'll look all weird like this. We could probably make the head move up. Actually, in fact, why don't we do that for the whole thing? We modify the head nod. Head nod up down. The whole curve can go up some. So that way you're looking up when you crawl. It's gonna be mega cursed if we fuck this thing up though. Can I grab the actual things from one of these? Okay. Now what does it look like if we hit play? Doesn't make too much sense, but looks more like the Smash thing. Dog pose. Anyway. So that's now on crouch. Prone is laying down. Or that's VRChat's default prone, which is the funniest shit ever. I don't know how the fuck they do it. This looks so fucking ugly. Okay. Got lay, playing, vomiting. Let's make that something. You could add animation to that, but you want it to be subtle. Laying, moaning. Stroke, shaking head. Oh, like a stroke. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Thanks for that one, Mixamo. That one just don't loop, do it. Could just decrease that. It's a bit strange. Laying idle. Draw me like one of your French girls. Stroke nodding. Taking a pill. Nice. Using an inhaler. There's so many of these random animations. Tender placement? This is awesome. Imagine if you had like a model with like a forklift, right? I just in like the arms of the forklift. Like you got like one right there. Like one of the things right here. And then one in the armpit. And they just set you down. I need this animation for that stupid shit. I want that. Dying animation. That's awesome. That's just a good pose. Lying down. Okay. Tonic seizure. Oh. Oh, someone who went through that. Laying idle. Laying shaking head. Laying. That's a cool laying. You can do that one. Just have him kind of just slide around. Skeleton. Okay. That could work. So another Mixamo animation, another Mixamo Gabagoo to go through. Laying, just say humanoid rig, apply, get your Mixamo animation, and let's call it something like laying chill. So now we can just substitute these. So laying chill can now just be everything. So no longer have weird crawling. Laying chill, laying chill, laying chill. Alright. So now no matter what, it's just going to play the animation. Might play it in reverse, might double time it, but there's no animation really, it's just a pose. There's subtle movement, but it's like literally breathing. You'll notice it in VR, but you won't really notice it when you're looking at someone from afar. Alright. That should work for a little locomotion override. Shouldn't be too much more than that. I honestly have never really played around with locomotion override. I think it's bass, not... Because action is like emotes and stuff. I think bass is the locomotion. I want to say it is. You say furrow loco. Okay. Put this in. We don't have an anim folder yet. We don't need the Adobe Moment model no more. And let's not save our changes here. And Okay. Save project. So, my friend wants me to watch Dungeon Meshi with him in what would be 10 minutes from now. So I think I would want to do that. I know that I've only been streaming for just a tad bit of time. I had the whole thing with MF. Well, not. I want to say it's like every furry convention I think is MFF, but I've heard MFF is like the worst among what some people say. So if Anthrocon is better, then holy shit, I would be surprised. But I had to do a whole registration with that, finding a hotel with Nari for the past, well, for like an hour, and then we just kind of celebrated about it for another hour. But I don't know. I honestly started kind of late with the stream, but I will be working on the model later on. I'm just kind of wanted to do some stuff with friends because Dungeon Meshi happening, and Shock's birthday's tomorrow, so I want to hear more about that and what the plan really is. So I'll probably, honestly, I might actually be busy tomorrow. I'll still try to put a stream in, but I'll be busy setting up a monitor tomorrow. Because that should be coming in tomorrow, my ultra wide, and I'm sure there's a lot more stuff I gotta do. The stream is gonna be different because it's gonna be an ultra wide, and I'm gonna have a much wider screen that you guys are gonna be able to see instead of this being so boxy. So I'll be able to fit more elements below, or I might rearrange chat, but I'd like it to still be at the side. A lot of things I gotta think about, but I'll have to figure out a stream set up for all that. Sorry it's so short today. Tomorrow I'll debate if I am going to stream or not, but I might be too busy for that. Also, my brother's coming back, and if I know anything about him, he always likes to give me some kind of attention whenever he gets back. He's like, hey, what's up? And everything. I'm kind of just doing my thing. Hey, dude. He always wants to do something. Which is cool, but we never really do anything super exclusive. Sometimes it's like, hey, yeah, you want to do something, but we just did something, you know? Why can't we just do this online? It's awkward when we do it in person. He's just always busy, but when he has free time, he likes to spend it, and I don't know. That's just how it goes. He's cool, but sometimes it's always like, oh, here's a day that I must be busy doing something with my bro, and that's totally fine. But sometimes it always feels a bit rushed whenever he wants to do something. Anyway, that wub aside, I'm gonna say that we need. Well, I can mark something now. The list now. We have these. Probably work. These probably work. I'll just put it. I'll put it green, but I think they're questionable. So gesture expressions, obviously, you got to do those. I also gotta add it to a list because I'm gonna be surprised if I don't do that. Program gesture and menu photo. Say copy system from a million. Okay. Make some animations. That's good. Wait, no. That's good. So we could do the trail real quick. We got the texture in here from TF2, I presume. Copy picture. Ooh. See, that's nice and all, but I need a higher resolution photo of that. Let me look this up. TF2 linear speed RDC. Oh, cars. Trail trucks. Those actually RCs. Well, anyway, TF2 trail text trail texture. Yeah, that doesn't really help. What I could do instead is just make my own trail for items, weapons. You did send me an entire sheet and just say, hey, here's an example. That would be a nice sheet to have, but trails like that are pretty easy to add smear lines to. Anyway, so if we are to put these on, put crowbar on, might just have a generic prop smear, so that way we don't have to do all this stuff. Like a prop smear that's just maybe like a white line, but it'd probably want to be pulled from albedo. Maybe then I can modify color. That's a hard one to conquer because a lot of these are the same. Like, where would the smear line be on this? Fucking face. Well, you can say create empty. Actually, let's just make a trail. It won't be too hard. No, you make a trail on a game object. Stupid. So, no material in the trail yet. So we need a material. I like to use fuzz dot for anything like this, but fuzz dot might be a bit too specific. You gonna let me drag the material slot into here? No. You let me drag it there. What? Okay, you're goofy. Goofy one. And fuzz dot's too specific. So instead we'll just say white. Sure, just have a generic white. It's glowing. This is for dragon pulse. That is not white. That is standard light. That is... Okay. We'll just make a separate... No, Pokemon effects. Effects. Pokemon effects. Bite as an effects. Fuzz dot experiment. No. Make a fresh material. And let's call this... Trail null. Trail null can be on this trail we just made. Let's see. Weapon trail. I might want to do the thing that Marino does with his trails and make them only appear after a certain amount of velocity. But then again, I think you could say min vertex distance and do that too. Because sometimes... Never mind. Well, first of all, we need to set up the curve, which pretty much is just do that. And time we can make for like 5 seconds. No. What, 3 seconds. Weapon trail. Okay, you should be... What? Kind of like that, but min vertex distance 01.
Thanks for stream and speed.
Hey.
Hope you have fun with what you do after.
Alright, thank you. Thanks for joining. 000. Now we just got this unlit kind of gabagoo. Or lit gabagoo. You have to make it unlit in color. So... Huh? Whoa! What? What happened? How are you doing that? I've never seen that before. What? Why are you in a circle and how are you doing that? Shape circle? Are you just... Is this its way of testing a trail? I never knew it could do that. That's awesome. That's fresh to me. I've never seen that before. Wicked. That's not what I want at all, though. Just make a square. Make it, like, tiny. Or maybe, don't do any of that. Oh, but that's really cool. I think it's just testing, ain't it? That's awesome. I've never seen that before. Because it's just, all it is a trail component. So it's working as it's intended right here. But I think I just have a little way of testing it out. That's so cool. I've never seen that. Okay. Well, obviously it's working. I'd like to put in a little bit of this just so there's no strangeness when you start the trail. Sometimes you have it kind of blend a bit weird up here. It's just a bit of a polish bit. I hit stop on that because I think I know how it looks. Apply active color space, emitting, auto destruct. I think what we can do is we can just change the color here. Or actually, what if I just change the color in the material? Alright, I could do that. Maybe unlit texture? This kind of thing should be easy to do. Admittedly, I don't have this at disposal, and I'd like to find it. Let's see if I can do some digging and find it. It is now 8, which means Dungeon Mesh should be on, although I don't know where he's having it. Waiting on others. Well, for now. TF2, frame, texture, raw. Raw file texture of the psychedelic slugger. Raw texture file. Okay. It's just okay. Let's reverse image search. Probably find it with that. I'm gonna exit this program because that music's getting to my head. Ugh. I'll set up something, but I'm gonna be leaving in a little bit, so I'm gonna do this TF2 trail TF2 trail texture. I'm gonna save this to my computer's desktop real quick, and actually, let's see if my computer's indexing right. TF2 trail texture. It's just not there, dude. All right, well, right here. Smears, Gmod. Oh, so it's a mod. Alright. Open image, new tab. So I could totally just fetch one of these and then, like, use that as an actual trail. We got that. Is there any way I can get, like, a bigger image? Yeah, well, there you go. Why don't I just do that? Save image. Okay. Let's grab this, and we can isolate one of these. And I'm thinking smear speed is cooler. So go with this one. It says my name in it. Ah. Alright. And pixel perfect here. Leave some breathing room. 1 and 1. Crop this, and then I'm going to just save this in the same directory here. I don't think this one's in the same directory. Or no, you're in the same directory. So we can crop that. We can do black and alpha, then invert it real quick. Invert black and alpha, and invert this. Okay. Save you as trail smear. No, it's trail speed, but trail smear. And you should just apply and work we set it up right. Weapon trail. Your texture now. Here's where I would want to play it to see if I set it up right. It's obviously not the case. Color. We have to set alpha. Look, howdy y'all. Hello. I'm not gonna be on for too much longer, but I know I'm cutting it kind of early for myself, but there's some stuff going on that I want to be part of. They're watching some shows and things, but I don't know. They're watching Dungeon Meshi, and I want to watch Dungeon Meshi, but I don't know where they're watching Dungeon Meshi. Good show, but I have to ask, where is Shuck going to watch? Dungeon Meshi? Or no? And something is just breaking here. I don't know what is happening. Unlit texture. Trail null. What's working? I don't know what's being so weird though. Distribute per segment. Okay. I don't know why it's being so stupid. Alpha of 0? So you're not listening to that at all. What gives? What is this? It's from Z? View? Why is this not listening to my material? So drag and drop from that, but you won't drag and drop from this. Alright, well, it's indeed working, but do you have to, like, get reloaded? Let's try a, unlit cutout. Okay, it just has to run by cutout. Alright. Sure, that makes sense. Well, in this case, we can make it thicker now. Width. Increase width by a lot. And now, pause it, put it back here, and we can now tie this to right hand. Parent constraint to right, constraint to right hand. That might be a trouble. Let's figure something out. Could be a trouble in me. Yeah, you see that? How it's like not following it at all. Also, it just seems that it has a. It's just completely ignoring lifetime, which is great. Why are you ignoring lifetime now? It's not how a trail is supposed to function. Right, do it in play mode. What? It's supposed to disappear. You have a what? Auto destruct. Yeah, well, why? You're not breaking yourself? What? Why are you stagnant? What's going on? Color. Okay. That's white. Stretch. Yeah, texture scale 1 to 1. I want to say follow transform Z, but I'm sure that's going to get busted up a bit. Yeah, we're going to have to rotate it by like 90 one way. 90 in some way. Oh, wait a minute. Since we have it parent constrained, we don't know what it's going to be. No. No. I think that's it. Going around like that. I'll set up a particle and then just limit its transform and say, hey, don't rotate on that. Set up a horizontal billboard in a sense and then just have it rotate around. So it just basically restricts one axis. But that's if I want to use 2 material slots, and material slots are like what cause something to actually call for a buffer. I could. I don't like to, but I could easily do that. So word is that Dungeon Meshi's not feeling happy. Hey, Neri.
And,
Hello. We were talking about watching Dungeon Meshi, but I don't think they are. I'd like to.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were gonna join or not because
Well,
you're
yeah,
streaming.
I want to. Honestly, I'm just kind of feeling pooped today, so I don't know. But even if it calls for me ending it really, really early and just working offline, then that's totally fine. I think I just need a break from the stream atmosphere stuff.
Have you eaten yet?
Yeah, I have, but
Good.
maybe the food's just hitting me hard. I mean, come
What
on,
did you have?
you knew how I was going on about that avocado toast. It was so good.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm. It was so good. Now I keep thinking of anthropod and stuff too, and it just, oh,
Yeah, I keep thinking about it too. I'm so excited.
I can't wait for that.
Hey,
It's gonna be so cool. What?
look, if um, today, so I have not. Paychecks are getting smaller because the workload is just getting lighter. It's just that time of year where people are not really
Yeah.
buying stuff because they've spent all their money on Christmas and stuff. However, um, I did put some money into DoorDash equipment, like a delivery bag or whatever. So,
All right.
and it's kind of getting, I wouldn't say nicer, but like, it's getting less sucky outside. So like, I'll actually start doing it pretty soon. And there's some nice peak pay and challenges and bonuses and all that stuff that's going around. So if, I mean, we've got like what, 5 or so months before it happens anyway. So I mean, um, if I make enough to do the sleeping room on the train, then we will go for that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll stick with coach.
All right. Well, are we splitting that? I'm thinking. Yeah.
No.
Or no?
No.
So you'd want to buy the sleeping room on the train if you make enough for that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. If you really want to. Um, the coach would be cool, but the sleeping room would be neat.
E.
Alright, well, oh man. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's think about what is this? So trail is here. Particle trail. Start size the initial particle. Rate over time 100 or something. Start size is like 0. Okay. I was getting all excited now.
Yeah.
Science over distance. Particle.
Also,
particles.
I'm reading Shock Turtle's little message in your chat there.
Huh?
I was gonna respond, but
Contacting everyone again since no one seems to be too keen to contact yet.
That's
what he says.
I intended to reply to the Dungeon Meshi ping, but I had my TF2 macros keybinded, so my E key was not going to type E, so I couldn't type any words that contained the letter E until I turned it off.
TF2 sounds like
which includes the word yes.
What? Really?
There is a Medigun in TF2 where you can like switch between like 3 different types of little shields, and I have Q because W, A, S, and D is your movement keys. I have Q and E macroed to pop those bubbles without having to cycle through all of them manually.
Alright. This is giving me some struggle here. I think I might just want to make 3 separate trails and Mm. Ugh, it's just giving me some struggle. I'll just set this to color, and we'll go with setting the color of that. Let's say weapon trail 1, 2, and 3. And we'll say these all can get, instead of having parent constraints independently, they'll all be movable in an animation. So game object, weapon trails, didn't capitalize the T. I can't wait until the stuff on my computer doesn't look fuzzy anymore. Ugh. I'm just waiting for something bad to happen. Something not to go well. With the way that my, you just know how much I've been through with trying to get a functioning monitor. I feel like something's gonna break. Like the Asus one I'm getting is just gonna be a piece of shit. Or something like that.
I should get a second monitor at some point.
They're really, really good. They're honestly worth it once you have one. You're like, I can't go back. They're incredible. You just don't buy Gigabyte. You know that much.
You mean the same company or slash brand that made my motherboard?
I know, but they... I don't trust them after that monitor shit. And the fact they gave me a worse product because they didn't have anything else in stock. Like, what the fuck, dude? How do you do that? How do you have a worse product? That's what upsets me the most. No?
Yeah, that's a no-go.
That's a no-no. You would never do that. Why would you do that? Like, my dad was like, in all the years I've seen companies like do RMA and stuff, I've never seen them give a worse product than what you know, than what you sent in. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't get it. Alright, well, the 3 seem to work fine. Actually, I'm going to turn off the follow Z, because the follow Z is getting annoying. Make it view. Let's see, right shoulder now. Well, it's not too clean. Because technically it looks like it's just orbs coming from it. It's good enough. I wish there was an easier way to set up trails. I'm not too knowledgeable about them, and I wish I was more knowledgeable, but I don't know. Trails can get funky sometimes. End cap vertices. I don't really know about that. All I know is trail can emit stuff, and sometimes they just don't look the best at smoothing. It's really hard to debate how and why they look so strange. Also, make sure this model's not looking so strange when I'm editing these, because I'm stupid for thinking I'm in play mode and doing this. I just clicked something and it just made everything it was like Control 5. Control T? I don't know what I hit, but okay, hopefully it's alright. These are now grayed out though, all the little prefab bits. Alright, hopefully nothing bad happens in Unity. If not, then I know my direct correlation. Set these two, view, stretch, second, no, texture scale, shadow bias, generate lighting data, corner vertices. We could try like 3 and 3. I don't know what those really do, but give it a shot. Makes it a bit smoother, so. Alright, that's good. And we can color these depending on the object items. So if we want to make them, you know, colored to the sign here, say like gray, for the pole of the sign, and move this around. Left hand, right arm. Looks way better when they're like white though. That's just my own opinion, but It wants... Because these are like blurred based off elements of the model. Changes to particles. Unlit particles. Particles unlit, I mean. Particles, standard unlit, and let's go with additive, with fade. And now you should be following, there we go. And trail 1, I want to get these all two. Let's get these two furrows, text and map. Say working trail 1, trail 2, trail 3. So now you can customize all three of these depending on what object you're holding, and the idea is you can only hold one of these objects at a time because else they conflict. You'd have, you know, trail null 1, trail null 2, trail null 3, all kind of in respect to the color of the object when you swing it. That's my programming I gotta do. So we got some of the trails set up. And that's more programming. So we can say program this Guhuh, yellow, change the color, and then position. And then trails. Program that. Double team parry, expressions. So double team parry and then programming expressions. Almost at programming phase. Ugh. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Just doing some work on the model, and I'm a little bit exhausted. I'm trying to, honestly, I might need to relax for a bit. Don't know why I'm so tired today, but maybe I just got good thoughts in my mind about MFF and like daydreaming and stuff. Because me and I were just talking about how to do Anthrocon, and we got a hotel booked. I got one last minute, and I hope it turns out well. I'm a little bit suspicious because some people reportedly got the same hotel last minute. But it's not about my suspicions got me worried. I'm just, I don't know. I'm not worried about anything. I'm just tired. But the hotel, I've seen some things and some systems break, and chances are, this is a chance only, that we might not have reserved it. It was more on the pricey side, so chances are people were like, oh, yeah, let's just not get this one, let's get the cheaper ones. They were just tabbing out of it, not realizing, oh shit, that just lost my reservation, and other people were sniping it, and then trying to find other deals when, you know, you could have refreshed a page and it could have fucked up. But it seems like it went well. So, hopefully, hotel's fine. They don't have a problem with us, and we don't need to spend thousands of dollars just getting a damn hotel. $700 a night is fucking ridiculous. Oh. It's $700 total. Well, not even $700. If we split it between us, it's $300, $340.
Yeah,
which is good.
$340 after including tax.
Yeah, including tax. Yeah, that's good for something that's going to be that populated. Holy shit! I didn't think it was bad until I saw it. Wow, like shit. You said it was pricey with your little discount with Hamilton or Harton or whatever.
It was about high, maybe like 350s to like almost 500 for like Hiltons per night.
Where's the goober? Where is the goober? It's like the Smash Bros.
Yeah, some people.
Good lord! Yes,
Matt,
no, it was
Sean Chiplock.
Yeah, this might put me in a better mood. Hang on. All right, check this out. Right, so aside from it's got 13 likes. we got more comments. Hang on, we got more comments. A few people are gonna like hate me for this sketch. I bet. Oh dang, you're going? Yeah, I am going. The Starlight's saying I'm going. Okay, but check this. It's like we're currently working on adding a new waitlist option while additional overflow hotels are being arranged in our block. You may also want to consider booking hotels not within Anthrocon's block through their website or finding a room share. But practice safety with those. We can't really room share, me and Nari, so we got a one bed place, a one bed room. So I don't know. We're just gonna share king. But it's like, how can we get added to this wait list? Oh, go through the booking link process and you'll see this is a new option. And oh, so I booked a hotel on your block website. Openings but can't modify it. Right. Well, good luck to anyone finding hotels inside the con blocks with affordable rooms. Look at that fucking price right there. I wanna just zoom in. 719 a night. And if they want a room, it is $3,000 for a fucking 3 nights at the room. That's how much a hotel wants to charge.
That's fursuit money right there.
Yeah, that is literally the price of a fursuit. Like, that's not okay. It's like they're doing that because they know furries are like rich as fuck.
Poor Sean Chiplock.
Poor. Yeah. Even the guy. This is the Rivali voice actor, and he's like. He's like hotels not within Ethercon's block. I guess he's going. It's so fucking expensive. Yeah, it was.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of him.
Insane.
But I can't imagine anything other than Rivali.
We got incredibly lucky. It's just
supposedly.
Oh,
I sure hope that like
hope.
I mean of course there's more than one
Yeah.
king bedroom in like a hotel.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, I told you I was gonna snipe one, and you were like, "No, not one to snipe." And I'm like, "Come on, try to snipe one. Snipe another."
No, you can snipe. I don't. I'm not that. I don't do that. I don't auction or any bid anything. I don't do that stuff.
But it's so easy to do. All you gotta do is reload the page, hit like select, and then select, and then you're good.
Clearly, it's not because
that's all I had to do. I just kept reloading the page, so I got it, and I got it. That you gotta just, you gotta trust me. Because I know how to do this.
I'm also hoping that when the others say they paid the same, it's probably because of the discount, not because we sniped the exact same room. I sure hope not.
That wouldn't make sense.
Because we booked through them, and they booked through them, so everyone's getting the same flat rate or whatever.
Yeah, that wouldn't. That part wouldn't really make too much sense, but I suppose. Yeah, people are just upset about this. Any new updates from him? Currently, no. Hotels in our block are currently filled. We're actively working on securing more hotel rooms and nights. I managed to catch a hotel after they said this, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. Emails are being sent out this very moment. When was this? This was 4:05 p.m. And then currently filled at 4:16. So 15 minutes, they were full. Well, no, 10 minutes as well. 10 or 15 if we counted at 4, which they said they were opening up.
Right.
Like, I managed to get one like 4 minutes after this. Maybe 5 minutes after that.
Mind you, there was a really, really small 2-minute virtual.
Yes, caught the Wingram teasing, but I sniped it last second. I think I literally got the last hotel.
They even had like a little like virtual 2-minute line or something, and then it's like, oh, when you like click on like a thing, we'll hold it for you for like 10 minutes.
That's how I respond on it. This is why you should require a fucking deposit. And honestly, well, no, you kind of already are. What are you talking about, dog? No, because you have to pay for registration to the con. That's kind of a deposit already. And you reserve a hotel with a fucking credit card. I'm sure they require the prepay because all these require a prepay. I'm sure it's gonna bill my credit card. That's the guy. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Well, they're talking about Anthrocon though. Guess they're upsetty.
I feel like not. Well, if you're gonna do like a discount with partnered partnering with hotels. I feel like maybe like a code or something would work better because you don't have to deal with site
Yeah.
traffic on a separate website that you have to wait for to open up to then book it. Like I know for MFF we picked a cheap one, because it was also kind of last minute. But
It was really good.
yeah, I mean,
It was really good.
didn't have any issue with that.
No. Ooh. Well, no new status about Dungeon Meshy. Ugh. 3 of them are up in the treehouse. Oh. Well, anywho. Ooh. Don't know why this is grayed out. I really don't know why. Is it because of search in Unity? It's a new button. Rename new objects? Yeah. Yes. I don't know, but all these are grayed out all of a sudden. It's bugging me. Whatever. Trails. We were also gonna work on the pose, and I wanted to pull up the thing from Smash Model Root. Yeah, here we go. So, down special. Down, okay. Where is this? Down special kick. Okay. It's just a video, isn't it? Okay. Just calling moves. Alright. This is a good reference for pose. Can I just take a... Can I zoom in? Okay, good. So that's a good pose. Can I turn off the goobers? I don't think I can, because that's probably what people come to this website to look at. You're like, where are the hitboxes? Where are the hitboxes? Let me make sure I can actually hit them with this. Smash nerds and shit. Down special air? Down special split before kick. Oh, okay. So he just jumps around, and then... Because he's not in the same place per frame. Okay, look at that. Oh, it's stuck. Okay, can I view the whole thing? Mario Smash... Mario Smash Bros. Double Team. Double Team Read, Lucario clip. I feel like that's someone not doing it successfully. Double Team at Max Aura. Dodge to avoid... Oh. Oh. Double move, special move customization was added in Smash Bros. 4. What? Deals less damage and knockout allows the move to produce a hitbox even if the card is not hit by an opponent. That's cool. Places the dive kick with Lucario teleporting on the same spot, dealing electric damage and stunning opponents at the end of the move. That's fucking awesome. You could just do that. But Smash 4 must have been cool, right? What? You could swap moves and shit. That's neat.
Yep.
I like how Ultimate's
That's what we
pretty
did
good.
in high school.
I just remember how there was like a bunch of yeah, I did that in middle school actually. I haven't played it in middle school, but it was oh man, it's cool. Kicks behind the opponent, but the control stick left and right. Counterattack is instead exchange the card leans away from the direction it's facing, limiting the attackers on more of a flying kick. Double Team's animation has completely changed. Lucario standing upright with his left leg raised while holding a pose. It then pulls its right paw back while it's holding a martial arts-like stance. Lucario quietly says it's over whenever Double Team is successfully activated in Smash Bros. Brawl. This phrase is barely recognizable by many players due to many other sound effects and music unless one plays the game in high-definition volume settings. In Smash Bros. 4 and Ultimate, Lucario says weak instead. In Japanese, Lucario says am I, or naive in Brawl. Yeah, that means young, doesn't it? Amai means like young. I guess it's naive is young, I suppose. Incompetent, more like. Lucario speaks as attacking in Smash 4. Lucario speaks as it's being attacked. Cool. It's just nerdy shit. But new tab. Hopefully you. That is hard to see, but okay, so he just kind of warps behind. Stuns, warps behind, and then warps. Okay, so stuns, warps in front, and then kicks. So he like warps away and then kicks. But if you're being hit by an attack, and this is a 2D perspective, so it'd probably help to just flash your pose like left, right, and then go in with the kick. So I'd say maybe 3 poses with Lucario, and then just like one pose where you're kind of being like you're trying to like dodge, like pooh. Dodge pose. Okay, let me write this down. Let's see. Swift dodge pose. Like jumping out like a beam. Jumping away from a beam, and then martial arts stance pose, and then kick pose. Team is Smash. Smash was really good. I think people are just kind of not playing it no more because I don't know. So,
I used to love Brawl, but
Brawl was
high school kind of.
People hate Brawl. Brawl is so good. It's so good. Like it's fun.
I loved Brawl
it's
because
fun.
it was the one that gave me the childhood memories of my neighborhood friends and I just playing on the Wii,
Yeah.
holding the Wii remote sideways, items. Nobody cares about any like lives or whatever or items. It was just all fun and innocence, and then high school comes in and suddenly it's all competitive and it just got really boring
and everybody
sweaty.
everybody got sweaty about it, and the competitive games became all the rage, and like I just want to have fun, dude. Like, sorry that I'm trying to play a character that's cool. Oh, that character's weak. That character sucks. It's imbalanced. Like
I don't care, man. I want to play
melee sweats are people that are just do you know the whole like versions of Melee and the difference between them? They're insane because like Melee is this strange kind of situation where they rushed the game so fucking fast in a year, and they made all the characters completely unbalanced because they didn't have time to check it. But they just went with their judgment. But you have tech that's like really, really stunning when players are able to pull it off. So there's like one version of Melee that people will run, but there was also, oh shit, wait, Mario, I fuck up the game for the North American release. Forgive me. Let me just I'm just gonna make the game good in the coming month that it would take for us to release it to the EU, and they actually like make some balance to Smash Melee. But they arguably made it worse because it's just a lot harder to like play. They just kind of put a lot of weird restrictions into like in post nullify everything, so it would like it's like there's some version of Smash Bros that was released later on for Melee that's just not as good, but it resolves all the weird bugginess that characters have. Like, you would be surprised to hear that Kirby is the fucking weakest character in all of Melee. Kirby, like Sakurai's star, the guy that runs the entire fucking series, Kirby's the weakest. It's insane. And I'm like, Kirby's supposed to have this copy ability, so you can get like one of any of a character. Yet he's the weakest, and you just can't play him effectively at all. It's ridiculous. Just because he doesn't do much damage, has like no smash attacks, and it's like, man, I can't do shit with him. It's crazy, but Smash is incredible. Well, Smash Melee is incredible to watch. It's insane.
The only thing that comes to mind when I think of Smash Melee is that one clip of like 4 of
combo.
Those 4 like I forget what it was, like a Fire Emblem character or something. Where they all like counter each other into other counters and then it crashes the.
Oh, does it? Wait, no, I forgot about that. Oh.
I think it. I don't. Where is it?
Put the Fizzbone on the Explorer's bag. Before I forget.
It's just called Roy.
Roy.
Copy video URL.
Let me, I gotta load.
Chat.
Mr. Chairman had the bag, didn't he? I think he did. Sunblaze had the bag, I think.
VC chat.
Hang on, I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to grab the Fizzbones of the bag. Give me a second. Bag flap, okay. Copy component. Paste component values. Paste component is new, I mean. And then put this onto root bag, goes onto flap root. No flap one. Fuck. Flap one. Man, you are huge. .001. Alright. Jeez. Unload scene. Move scene. Okay. Art VC.
Art VC.
Alright. I think this will come through in the stream. I should check if it is or not. I don't know if it is. Let me look. No BS. Watch this goofy off video. Yeah, it is. Shit. It just crashes the fucking game. That's so good. Oh, but I remember playing Marth instead of Roy, and they were just kind of like opposites. Cause Roy was like fire Marth, but you had to get close, and there was like the hilt of the sword that would actually do the most damage. With Marth, it was the tip, and it was so fucking weird. Like wave dashing was a mechanic and things. It was just, oh man, it was crazy. Ugh. Well, on that note, that the audio's working. Oh, check that out. Okay, Famoso, amazing channel, posted a new video game compilation of music. Laid back VGM, he says. Wonder what's in it. We've got Simple DS series. DS, weird. Strange. I need some music. Aye. Any response yet from... Nope, we gotta... Oh, hello. Any response yet from... Shock? Anything? Sorry. Sorry? Okay. This is muted. Anywho. That thing's set up. Gotta do a double team thing. So this is where I would go into animation mode. I was gonna do this off the screen, but you know what? We'll try it anyway. Oh, I keep dying. So do I wanna?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Why can't I hear you? I love this.
Great, now I can't hear me. Eh.
Dang.
Ah.
Yeah, all my inputs.
Ah. Ah. Now, here's what I debate doing. Do I want to use muscle animation, or do I want to use...
Okay, I guess we're doing that for now.
Muscle animation might be nice. Why'd you move my animation out here?
Restarts on its own.
Why'd you move the animation window? I have one right here. It's goofy. Okay. So I'm gonna put a fresh controller on this, and we're just gonna animate this thing. And fresh. Stop popping this up. Got it right here. Bozo. You go to the other screen because you're being stupid. Come on. Record. So here's what we want to do. Hide those gizmos because that's gonna suck. Now I want to hide TF2 and friends with these goobers. Hide all the goobers. Actually, hide this in general. We'll just turn it off. Keep them all on. And know the program. Back to it. Actually, we could turn the bag off too. I'd rather not have everything get in the way. We're in play mode anywho, so who cares? I will take the cord and get the P instead of the O. Whatever. Until this new monitor gets here. Sick of seeing this fuzzy display. Alright. I think we can now click on these and rotate them from here. Alright, maybe don't do that. I'd rotate that one. Cake? Not really. It's just a Lucario, dude. That's the thing. I'll start Platinum thinking, oh, no. Oh no. Right now we're trying to do a few poses. I need a pose reference, actually. I want someone kind of like jumping out of the way, dodging a beam. I would imagine like Lupin the Third would do the pose, so... Lupin the Third action pose. I think he would do the pose. It'd be him like jumping. I'm just imagining a scene from Lupin the Third right now, so... It'd also be a good anatomical reference. Something kind of like this, but not. Like jumping out of the way or something. So I guess there are just posable figurines that people are buying and just posting them themselves. That's awesome. I want one of these. Lupin's a really good character. I said action pose, and it's just, you know, figurine. Let's see. Jumping out of the way pose. These are bad. Action pose. Honestly, more like that. This is the most pose that I have for what I'm looking for right here. Yeah, it's just kind of like this or this, like something dynamic where you're moving the whole body. we'll try that. We'll try this one. I'm gonna reference it on my other screen, and I'm just gonna pose it here. Ah, I forgot you're getting in the way. Okay, well, we'll give this a shot. So, funny enough, a lot of animation is actually just poses. A lot of it. If you pose something right, you can get a... Is there a twist bone I'm missing? Might be. Let's twist this a little bit this way. Move that out. Okay, this thinks it's the foot and this is the toe. Technically it's right. But I wonder how a digigrade would stand in this kind of stance. 'Cause you're kind of probably more like this and then you just pushed off with its foot. I can't rotate the ball of the foot? I can. Only tackle up, down, really. But you can go. Oh, because it's the. Oh, because it's technically the foot, and it can rotate. All right, that makes some sense. You should not really be able to twist it. That's not what's supposed to happen, anatomically speaking. But all right. I know this. I took an animation class. This way that it's a bit more impact to the leg. Cause that big knee is what's like make this image look really good. Really focus on it better. You should make the spine twist a bit more left right. I mean, we're just twisting this one, but follow through. And through the rotation. So this one actually should be opposite. Maybe? No. Just full twist. Full McTwist. Root Q. Rotate root Q. So it should be more like this. U twist out a little bit. Hips themselves can just no. That's not the hips. Where's the hip scooper? He's like us to make bigger. Make him bigger? Hey, there you go. Alright. What? Can I grab? I am grabbing it. Alright. Rotate you about this way. Rather, it's more coming down. You hug Lucario and dies. Yeah, he's just got a giant spike on his chest. You could just hug him and dies, you know? Don't let that happen, though. That would hurt. Okay. Buggy, you're right. Do that, give it back. There you go. Kind of hunched down. This is the chest one. This is the last bit of front and back that I've got. Next should be looking over. Anyway. A little bit more. Not the shoulder. I don't know if I have anything that has IK. It'd be really cool to set up some IK poses. got final IK, but IK would be really useful right now. You have a pose that's like heading out, your shoulders just up. Front, back, probably more middle. Middle towards the front. Worry about the fizz bone stuff later. I know I'm quite literally just copying poses, but sometimes that's all you need to do. Reference pose and make your own version of it. Not the exact same thing. Almost looks like he's readying up an aura sphere. I do like that idea. Wouldn't you think? You know, the wrist doesn't actually twist, but the elbow twists. I always thought that wasn't true. But I guess it's true. It goes to show how much of animation class I remember. Move the neck out of its head. Still. The neck is kind of ducked down still. Again, a full neck turn is like, you don't want that, but this is just a pose we're looking after. I do want some exaggeration. Get a stronger shoulder. Just pushed off with this foot a bit more. He's gonna be up in the sky. Looks like Weasel come back. Hello. Hey. Yeah, I was using a different VTuber for a little while. One of my dragon, but I wanted to Weasel back. Like, man, it doesn't feel like me right now. Sometimes just a mood. I'm like, whoa, what do I feel like right now? So, you can say a bit more dynamic this type pose. Turn the head a bit more. I'm gonna be at this the whole time, but like, whoa. Just saw that, right? You're just like, yo, we just dodged that. Let's say he's about this high, so he just leaped. And then he'd probably be kind of high, jumping out of position. 2-5. At least say, hello. Alright, we got one pose down. I'm going to quickly set these to be clamped autos, so that way when we do another animation, there's no strange blending. But now I'm thinking we do Lucario's classic, like, you know, pose for when he's readying some kind of a martial arts stance. Whatever that might be. Smash move viewer. Yeah, like this. Let me just try to get a screenshot of that. Okay. So we got this one, right? So I'm gonna try going for this pose now. He just jumped, now he's prepping. So, prep pose. Which means we have to do the very opposite we just did with these legs. He's prepping this leg. not sharp here. Surprising is that this isn't the Smash Bros. Model. They look really similar. Kind of thin. Look. Sorry, OBS is kind of open right now. Hello. Sending a lot of... Yay! He's trying out them emojis. Keep it up, dude.
Oh,
Got our first spammer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to throw words. Ironically, like, no, I do like it when you do stupid shit with emojis sometimes, but, I got that weird, like, edgy boy background, I'm telling you.
your stream quality on Discord really just died.
It's dying.
You
I'll restream on Discord. You can see it. Alright. OBS right now open. Keep it open. Oh, it died because I was shrinking OBS. That's why. Sorry about that. Let's stream the art PC now. Don't do that. That's Inception. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm gonna click that and chat's back. Sorry, my bad. No, dude, whatever. Alright, anyway. Go with, you. So, I gotta look at this pose some more. I'm having this in my off-screen monitor, so I'm not, like, currently browsing chat all the time. I'll try to look at it. Let me, set up a pose that will work. And a pose for Pink.net here. And I got Lucario in that pose. And I can read messages and look at the same time. So his hips appear to be lower. Spine is being done overall, which we set it back to some kind of a T-pose. That's kind of accurate, except it's a little bit down. It's just forward? Yeah, it is. Never mind, it's barely front at all. I'll figure it out. He's like resting on this leg in the Smash Bros. Pose. I think my favorite Pokemon's obvious, bro. Right now I'm just doing a commission thing. So this is someone's Lucario and they want me to make Double Team from Smash Bros. So I'm just getting these poses and it's like Lucario's counter when he is down B, right? Working on that right now. It's like this. This is rotated. Call that the pose. It's not like he's actually touching the ground. He's just like getting ready. I can use the double team air pose instead, which is about the same. Split before kick. Down special air. Yeah, it's about the same. Okay. So his leg just does that? In Smash, his leg just does
Why
that.
did Discord just kick me out of the stream or what's it all?
How do you get in the kick pose without someone's leg just getting sandwiched inside the weird thigh thing? I guess the weight painting isn't set up the same way. Well, there's not much I can really do about that. I'm just gonna have to mimic the pose. And hope that no one notices in the few frames that this flashes in this Taekwondo pose. Martial arts pose. That's not Taekwondo. Many different ones. Martial arts, there's... I don't know. I know it is a martial art, but it's not exactly what it is. Pokemon game. I'd say Heart Gold. Heart Gold's like really, really good. This is the pose from Smash, but his leg is just a lot smaller than that. I suppose it's you could just do it like that, and then bend this forward. That looks terrible. It doesn't look at all like he's about to do... Come on, man. Something there, but I don't want the black to stop. Maybe we can get the black to not be in... Perhaps. I've played Heart Gold before. Heart Gold's really, really good. It's like, you have multiple of these, well, you have Kanto as well. And when I played Heart Gold, I thought that I was going to be able to revisit Johto and Kanto after transferring my Typhlosion to Black. When I played Pokemon Black, I thought I was going to be able to revisit Johto and Kanto. And I couldn't, and I was disappointed. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's it. It was just fucked up though, but yeah, it's just really good. Heart Gold's so good. Slay. It's so good.
I think it's one of the staple definitions of how to do a remake for a Pokemon game.
Huh?
I think it's a staple definition of how to do a remake for a Pokemon game.
They made the music better. They have the Pokewalker, which is a good gimmick. They had like that's not even
Pokemon
a gimmick.
Go before Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's not even a good gimmick. It's just like, holy shit, you could take your Pokemon with you and level them up in this tiny little Pokeball that you clip to your watch, that clip to your belt. It's just so cool. Yeah.
And the pedometer was, I mean, I didn't actually use it as a pedometer, but the pedometer was actually more accurate than actual pedometers at the time that were strictly only supposed to be for exercise.
That's fucking funny. Didn't know that much. Give me the chest. Nothing. Oh, that's... Wait, so spine is... What? Why can't I move hips then? It only gives me spine and chest? What? What? That's bullshit. Ugh. All swanky. Shoulder. Down. Smash Bro. I'm weird, right? Probably like Corrin or Crom. These are my top two. Sword fighting. I like Minge Bag sword fighting. You get close enough, but you're like, nah, stay away. Not like ranged, because ranged is...
Hang on.
Those guys are... I can't understand how you play ranged. You already... Bro. I told you. I told you. I told you. Jones out here dropping emojis and shit, asking the same question twice.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, did I? You're not gonna believe.
What'd you find?
Doesn't this look strangely familiar?
Huh?
RBC chat.
What's up?
Hmm.
Is our PC broken on the stream? No. Oh, I'll have to watch that later. What? So we typed that twice. You did. Oh, you did type it twice. That's whatever. Still. Let me get to posing. I can see all the chat even if it doesn't show up in the feed. Back to pull you up again. So the wrist is up for some reason. Maybe we just move the index like max. It's like stealing my cursor, so when I'm trying to like right click something to like get a better view and like click it, it's like, no, can't do that. I have your cursor now because I'm muscle animation. I use your cursor for everything. Come on, dude. I'm trying to get this thing to work correctly. What is this trim? Spine definitely needs a bit more twist in this direction. More arm. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Am I good? It's busting up, I think. Alright. Stream good? Nope. T-Mobile's being stupid again. You guys don't ever get that 5G internet dog shit. My parents did, and they think it's the coolest thing ever. And I want to buy my own
I think
internet
it
for the
works
house.
out a little bit more in my area than yours, but still.
No, because we need fucking upload speed. And it's choppy as hell. It's just abysmal. I'm literally willing to pay for my own damn connection of fiber. 30 bucks a month for fiber? Fuck yeah. But no. It's like, oh no. Can't have that because they just don't offer it in the area. Because some idiot just can't figure out, hey, here's how you hook up a fiber optic cable to your landline. Which uses like the same connection. I don't know why. I've asked Quantum how it works. They're like, oh, yeah, we just use a copper cable, but it's still fiber. It's like, it's a different way of connecting. It's like, wait, how? No. Sorry, they use the same stuff that phone lines used. That's what they use. Same shit as phone lines. That's what they do. It's crazy. This is not my strongest pose, but it's hard to figure out a pose for this kind of anatomy. Even when it's like directly in front of me. goofy song. And also, where'd you get this one from? I guess it's chill and laid back or whatever, but it's just weird. Moso drops strangest beat of night. Ask to play something else on stream. That's good enough for the it's like taekwondo or whatever martial arts pose. Parry pose. What is this? What? I don't even know what's wrong with it. I love this. I love this guy who makes all these mashups. This is like strange. Got the funky playlist today. This is fresh from him. I want to say that's about good, but I'm missing some kind of action. One of these legs are in, and this one's too far out, but I can't move it in. Listen to literally get rid of the leg. Kind of, in a sense. Oh, that pose, that's good. Are you fucking kidding me? You just override my... Really? Really now? Really? You're kidding me. Alright. Copy, and you best undo. Fucking muscle animator program, dude. Spooking me. Do you love it when you copy something but it doesn't do it at all? It's like, oh, I'm just not gonna save that. Mm-hmm. Well, be glad that undo exists, and Unity has like an infinite buffer. I should like it. Alright, one pose, two pose. Alright. Let me go for the kick pose next. I don't trust this not to break, but I'm just gonna copy both of these and just do it anyway. We already got backups. One more time, we do it from there. Okay. Yes, can you just give me the UI? Can I have the UI? Please, can I have the UI? Can I please have the UI? Can I please have some UI? Can I please just have some? Why are you giving me... Ah! Hide the TF2 in friends. You can keep these open. Alright. Ah. Okay. Window, muscle animator, Can you not have like 3 animation windows open, please? Jeez, man. Alright. And copy these. Now we just make this kick pose. Which is... Ooh, this is insane. Oh, that's an insane pose. Alright. It's gonna be fun. So, this thigh is like all the way like this. Alright, I guess we're starting from this pose. This thigh is like all the way like this. It bends there. Smash the car is built different. Oh. Okay, hang on. So what is your spine rotated like? Because all of a sudden...
I'm gonna get some more food.
Okay. Alright. So all of a sudden it's like this, but it's... It's the weirdest shit. This does not have that much. Those are like this. I'm trying to mimic his pose right now. You know what? I keep glancing at it, but you guys should be able to see it too. I will keep it on my off screen, but I'm going to save this as something, and I will stick it in Unity and I'll put it as a panel. Mario pose kit. Probably see me reference absolutely nothing, and you're like, oh, what the fuck is this dude doing? Let's go, PND comms. Burrow, Mario pose kick. Let's bring in a plane. You have good luck, thank you. Alright. Bring in a new panel. Let's actually just highlight the camera. 3D. Plane. Rotate you. The other way. Nope, indeed this way. You'll be seen by the camera now. Okay. Drag this Guhuh onto the plane. And let's just size it about right. So you guys should be able to see this now. I will try expanding this because we're not using let's do unlit real quick. Okay. So that's the pose I'm trying to do right now. So I'm probably gonna have to rotate him by a good margin. Let's see, where is muscle animation? Double team, come on. Set this up. Fucked up right there. What happened? Shoulder back a little bit more. Shoulders already far back. Okay, just move the arm in. God, his shoulders are weird. He has like tank controls in his shoulders. This further back. His spine is not like this at all. Spine is not like that at all. Just rotate his entire body like this. This group is like this. Not like that, but his chest is like. His chest is forward.